Okay, so like I said, dzień dobry. Witam na pierwszym spotkaniu klubu gramatycznego. The meeting will be, I will run the meeting in English because I don't know your level. If it's okay, if you understand what I'm saying, I will switch to Polish, okay? Before we start, let's introduce ourselves quickly. So please tell your name, where you are from, and how long you've been learning Polish, okay? Okay, so po polsku, of course in Polish. So, ja mam na imię Patrycja, jestem nauczycielką języka polskiego i jestem z Polski, z Krakowa, ale mieszkam w Londynie. A wy? Meltem?
Ja jestem Meltem, mieszkam w Turcji. Uczę się języka polskiego dawno temu, kilka lat temu zaczynałam się i pracuję z Polakami w sezonie letnim z turystami i nadal uczę się, czyli proces nieskończony, dlatego ja jestem tutaj. Mieszkam bardziej w zachodniej części w Turcji.
Fantastycznie. Okej, Anabela? A ty?
Dzień dobry. Jestem teraz w Argentynie, jestem Argentynką, ale moja babcia była Polką z Warszawy i mieszkałam we Wrocławiu rok temu i uczę się polskiego od 7 lat i też jestem nauczycielką fizyki i matematyki i daję korepetycje hiszpańskiego przez Skype'a dla Polaków.
Mówisz bardzo dobrze po polsku.
Paulina pomaga.
Tak, Paulina pomaga. Alan?
Cześć, mieszkam w Szkocji. Uczę się języka polskiego 4 lata.
Świetnie. Heather?
Okej, dzień dobry. Ja jestem Amerykanką, ale mój mąż jest Polakiem. To już prawie 14 lat uczę się polskiego, ale nie tak serio, nie w klasie, tylko w domu z jego rodzicami i z kolegami. Jestem nauczycielką francuskiego i hiszpańskiego, ale teraz zostaję w domu z dziećmi, bo mam 2 małe dzieci, ale też daję jak się nazywa? Repetycje?
Tak, korepetycje.
Przez internecie. No i tak.
Świetnie. Następna osoba. Nie widzę imienia. Nie widzę imienia.
Okej, ja mogę?
Tak, Redmi, proszę.
Nazywam się Władimir, ale Redmi to tak się nazywa mój telefon.
Okej. Myślałam, że to twoje imię, tak?
Jestem z Serbii i zacząłem uczyć się polskiego 1 lat temu. 2 lata temu, tak.
Okej, super. Następna osoba. Następna osoba.
Ja?
O, jest, tak, nowa osoba. Jest jeszcze z nami.
Jestem Richard. Dobry wieczór, Patrycja.
Dobry wieczór.
Uczę się polskiego około 5 lat, może 6 lat. Mieszkam w Irlandii. To jest moje hobby. Nie mam rodziców, polskich rodziców. To jest tylko hobby. I nie lubię gramatyki, ale wiem, że muszę uczyć się tego.
Bardzo dobrze, świetnie. Okej, i następna osoba, tak?
Ja?
Tak, proszę.
Jestem Martin, mieszkam w Anglii. Uczę się polskiego od kilka lat. Interesuję się językiem polskim, bo mój dziadek był Polką, był Polakiem.
Był Polakiem. Tak, świetnie, bardzo dobrze. Okej, to widzę, że grupa jest zaawansowana. I see the group is quite advanced. That's perfect because the topic we'll discuss today, it seems simple, but it's quite complicated. So as you know already, today we'll discuss animate and inanimate nouns in Polish. I've prepared a presentation for you. I will share it with you, and I will start with a short lecture. So I will explain how it works and when we use the animate or inanimate nouns, which nouns are animate, which are inanimate, and later you can ask questions and we'll do short exercises at the end. I also have a link for you to the exercises prepared by Paulina. I will share it with you after the lesson, okay? Okay, so let's start. Czy możecie widzieć? Can you see the presentation?
Tak.
Okay, so as you can see, rodzaje gramatyczne. As you all probably know, in Polish nouns, they have grammatical genders, 3 genders. The first one is rodzaj męski, masculine. Can you give me an example of masculine noun?
Mężczyzna.
Bardzo dobrze. Albo another one?
Telewizor.
Telewizor, super. Rodzaj żeński, feminine, any examples?
Książka.
Świetnie. Książka, kobieta i rodzaj nijaki, neuter gender. Przykłady, any examples?
Dziecko.
Dziecko, bardzo dobrze. Rodzaj, so the feminine and neuter gender are quite okay in terms of in terms of form because they have quite clear endings. When it comes to rodzaj męski, here we have 2 categories. We have rodzaj męski żywotny, so masculine animate, and rodzaj męski nieżywotny, masculine inanimate. Those 2 categories, and they might be sometimes quite problematic. Why it's important to know which nouns are animate, which are inanimate. So it affects the way we use accusative and genitive. As you can see, if we have inanimate nouns in accusative, the form of accusative, it's the same as the form of nominative. So for example, film, we say oglądam film. So you see the basic form, nominative and accusative are exactly the same. And also in genitive, we use one of two endings. It could be a or u ending. So like for example with czas, in genitive saying nie mam, we use the ending czasu. If it's ser, we say nie lubię sera. Genitive form has the a endings. As you can see that here we have 2 options. When it comes to animate nouns, as you can see, it's simpler. Both accusative and genitive, they get the ending a. So like with the word brat, we say mam brata, and as you can see here we have accusative. Nie mam brata, genitive, the forms are exactly the same. And the same with the word kot. Mam kota, nie mam kota. There is no difference here between accusative and genitive. And now, how do we know which nouns are animate, which are inanimate? So with nouns that name people or animals, that's quite easy because they have a heart, they are alive, so of course they belong to animate category. But we also have other nouns that belongs to these categories. As you can see, rzeczowniki żywotne. We have people like brat, student, lekarz, nauczyciel. We also have here animals and fish like kot, pies, kurczak, łosoś. So using those in accusative, we will say mam kota with the a ending, mam psa with the a ending, lubię kurczaka, lubię łososia. Those two categories are quite logical because, like I said, those people and animals are alive. So being in this category, it's logical. But also in to animate in the group of animate noun, we have fruits and vegetables. Yes. So for example, if we have banan, we say jem banana. We add the a ending. The same pomidor, lubię pomidora. So you see, they are not alive, but they belong to the category of animate nouns. We also, in this category, we also have games and sports, masculine games and sports, like tennis. We say lubię tenisa, not lubię tenis. And poker, it's a game, lubię pokera. We also have here marki brands or brands of cars or new technologies or restaurants even. We use them the same way as animate nouns. So for example, if we have Chevrolet, in Polish we say Chevrolet, we say mam Chevroleta with the a ending. Windows, we say mam Windowsa. Samsung, mam Samsunga. McDonald's, we say lubię McDonalda. So as you can see, all of them they get the a ending the same way as those people and animals. So they belong to animate category. And also the interesting category currencies: funt, dollar, yen. We say mam funta, dollara, jena. Those 6 categories are the most common, the most important, but as animate nouns in this category, we also include names of mushrooms, names of dances, planets, and so on. So as you can see, it's few more categories here. There is also one
Mam
more.
pytanie.
Yes.
Przepraszam.
Tak?
W Argentynie mamy pesos. Mówimy mamy pesosa albo mamy pesos.
Here we would tutaj powiemy pesos. We would say mam pesos. So as you see, it's not with all of them. And there is one more category for me, the most interesting one, with loan words. So when we have loan words, with some of them like pretzel, jem pretzla, kotlet, jem kotleta, hamburger, jem hamburgera, SMS, wysyłam SMS-a. That's very regular. It's something we all use. The same with laptop. We say mam laptopa, but computer, that's also a loan word. But we don't say mam komputera. We say mam computer. So as you can see, it's not regular. So not all loan words will be considered animate. And the same smartphone, we say mam smartfona, ale nie telefon, but we don't use the animate form with telephone. We say mam telefon. This category for me it's the most interesting because even native speakers, they struggle with loan words, whether they should use them as animate or inanimate. So sometimes you can hear the same noun used in two different ways. The most common one is mail or email. So you could hear people saying pisze mail or pisze maila. They use both. The dictionary says that maila it's a correct one, but you could hear people saying both. The same with the word post, like when you write a post on Facebook or on your blog. Some people would say pisze post, other would say pisze posta. They're saying pisze blog, pisze bloga. So as you can see, this category is problematic even for native speakers, especially when it comes to loan words and the new vocabulary that comes to our language that we absorb from other languages. Okay, so that's my presentation. That's all what I wanted to share with you. And now your questions. Do you have any questions? It was quite a lot, probably.
Po polsku? Mówimy po polsku czy po angielsku?
You can ask question in Polish, in English. It's up to you. Kto ma pytanie? Who has a question?
I didn't catch Patricia.
Yes.
I didn't catch those other. You said planets. There was some other.
So names of the planets, mushrooms, and
mushrooms.
dances. And dances. So, for example, waltz.
And dances. Okay.
Yeah, we say tańczę walca, not waltz.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Because I didn't catch that. So there's. Are there other sort of other sort of anomalies? Some that have an A on the end.
What do you mean? Could you repeat your
Well,
question?
is it like with Rzeczownicki, Żywotne? Are there other ones as well that might fit into that category, or is this sort of inclusive of everything what you said? Are there other nouns?
Other nouns. So all those I listed, plus those three I said, and also a new technology, but it will fit to the category of loan words, because a smartphone is a technology, but it's also a loan word because it comes from the English. We even use the same spelling. There's one more interesting fact, interesting information. Proszę. So those categories like dances, or we had currencies, the brands, and so on. They are included in animate category, although some linguists they call them pseudo-animate, because they can't be used with the same verbs that animate nouns. For example, if we have the verb to kill, if it's actually a live thing, like a person or an animal, we can kill it, but we wouldn't kill Windows. We can't say zabiję Windowsa. Makes no sense. So some linguists call those categories as a pseudo-animate. So they behave grammatically, they behave the way as animate nouns, but they are not alive. So they are not really animate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like an interesting fact. Yeah.
Czy mogę mówić na przykład jeździe BMW albo jeździe Mercedesa?
With the verb jeżdżę, we need to use narzędnik. So it's a different case. So if it's a verb mam, then we would say mam Mercedesa.
Mam Mercedesa. Mam BMW.
And with BMW, it's a different because BMW, it's not really a name. We use just letters, so we don't change it. We just say mam BMW.
Mam BMW.
Because it's abbreviation. We treat it like abbreviation, so we don't
Ale jeżdżę BMW-em?
The same, jeżdżę BMW. We don't change, we don't decline it, we don't change it at all. Yeah, so with Mercedes, yes, we say jeżdżę Mercedesem, mam Mercedesa, ale nie BMW.
Mercedesa.
Mercedesa.
Sha.
Mm-hmm. So it gets the A ending. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gets the A ending.
Dziękuję.
Tak, ktoś jeszcze?
Sorry, mogę po angielsku?
Proszę.
There seems to be so many variations and different endings. For us as English speakers, it's very difficult to remember 1/10 of them. I don't know, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, but I've been learning for 6 years and I still can't understand the simple endings. Now, tonight you tell us there's a lot of A's. So for me, what I'm learning is, maybe if I just add an A to everything, it might be right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
Because, it sounds like there's a lot of words ending in A. So, I just, znam marka, okay? So, I just say that and, if rather than, is that correct? Znam Marta?
Yeah, that's correct. So with people and animals, it's very easy because they are alive, so they belong to the category of animate. So with people and animals, if you use them in a sentence, you need to always use the A ending. So you would say znam Marka, mam psa, always. People, animals, fish, always.
What are the verbs then? Znam, lubię, mam, all those. How would you describe those verbs? What are they?
So these are
possessive shapes. No?
They don't belong to any categories like znam, lubię, and so on. It's just those categories requires accusative after, because we have a verb and a subject and an object after. Yeah, when we have this sort of sentence, a noun, a verb, and an object after, we always
very simple sentence like mam książka.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So if it's a simple sentence with a verb and a noun after with no preposition, we use accusative. Of course, we have some exceptions, but those basic sentences, a verb plus accusative. That's why.
Just one last question. So if I use a at the end, I'm going to be 50% right. Is that correct?
If you use it with people and animals, you will be always right. It's always right. when it comes to other categories, so when you have objects, then it will be like 50, maybe 50, but 40% right. That's why I listed all the categories, and I spoke with Paulina, and she will also add them to the PDF you'll get after, so you can go through all those categories again.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, I've learned a lot.
Dziękuję.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Czy macie jeszcze pytania? Do you have any other questions? Okay, so we had the theory, we had questions, and now let's check the knowledge in practice. So I've prepared for you a short exercise. Okay, so it's again the. Can you see the presentation?
Yes. Tak.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Tak. Yeah.
For some reason, I can't start.
Dodać tytuł.
Oh, yeah, it works now.
Okay.
So now you can see the exercises. We have 6 sentences here, and please complete the sentences using the words in the brackets. Depends on whether they are animate or inanimate. Use the correct endings.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to think, and then we'll try to do it together. Okay? Okay, let's try. The first sentence, Meltem.
W weekend gramy w golfa albo brydża.
Bardzo dobrze. So we have we have a sport and a game. So we say gramy w golfa. We add the a ending, albo brydża. Numer 2, Anabela.
Na obiad często jem makaron albo kurczaka.
Bardzo dobrze. So makaron.
Makaron.
Exactly. It doesn't belong to any of the categories I've mentioned before. That's why it stays the same. It's inanimate. But kurczak, chicken, it's an animal, so we use the a ending. Albo kurczaka. Numer 3, easy one. Martin.
Czy masz brata?
Bardzo dobrze. Czy masz brata? Brat, it's a person, so of course we need to use the a ending. Numer 4, Alan.
Chcę kupić nowy telefon. Powinien wybrać Androida czy iPhone'a?
Bardzo dobrze. Yeah, so you see the telephone stays the same. But now Android and iPhone, we add the a endings. These are loan words, new technology. So it's the animate category. Androida czy iPhone'a. Numer 5, Richard.
Wolisz beef steaka czy kotleta?
Jak myślicie? So kotleta is okay. Befsztyka. How do you think? Should it be befsztyka or befsztyk?
Befsztyka? Nie. Myślę, to jest animate.
Okay. Richard mówi, to jest animate. A reszta? What about you?
Thank you. It's inanimate. Beef steak.
Mark says it's inanimate.
Kotlet też jest inanimate.
Yeah, so that was it.
Kotlety są podobne, tak?
Yeah, they are like some podobne. They are similar. So this sentence was tricky. It's tricky because kotleta, yeah, we use the a ending, but with befsztyk, we would we would use the end. We would treat it as inanimate. So we would say wolisz bewsztyk czy kotleta.
Is that because cotlet is a loan word?
Bewsztyk, it's a loan word as well, but I think that because we adapted we changed the spelling. Yeah, the spelling, as you can see, it's almost Polish. We don't change it, so we would say bewsztyk czy kotleta. That was a tricky one.
Okay.
Numer 6. Mark.
Lubię sporta, szczególnie krykieta.
Krykieta, okej. Lubię sport czy lubię sporta? Jak myślicie?
Lubię sport.
Sport.
Bardzo dobrze. So that was a tricky one as well. So sport as a category in general, it's inanimate. Sports, the disciplines, the individual sports, we use the animate. So sport as a category, inanimate. Tennis, cricket, golf, animate. Okay. Numer 7. Richard, spróbuj jeszcze raz. Try again.
Wolisz pomidora czy ogórek? Ogórek? Nie, ogórek. Wolisz pomidora czy ogórek?
Dlaczego ogórek? Why ogórek?
Ogóreka nie słyszałem dobrze. No, może, okej, to jest ogórek. Ogóreka?
Aha.
Myślę, że to jest tylko ogórek.
Tylko ogórek. Reszta, what about you? What the rest of the students think?
Ogórka. Ogórka.
Yeah, so we also use ogórek, the cucumber. It's a vegetable, so it has to get the A ending, but the E there before K, it's removed. So we don't say ogórka, ogórka. It's very common that
Okay, so the RE is removed. Both the R and the E.
R's ogórka. Just the
Okay, ogórka. Okay.
Yeah, so we don't use the the E. It's very common in masculine nouns. If at the end, if we have E or IE between two consonants, it disappear. The E or IE, they disappear when we change the form. The best example is the word pies. Yeah, we don't say mam piesa, we say mam psa. The IE there disappears. The same happens here. Here we have just the E, but again it disappears, so we say ogórka. Okay, i numer 8. Who wants to try?
Wyglądam Facebooka.
Bardzo dobrze. Przeglądam Facebooka. It's a brand, it's a loan word, new technology, so we use the A ending. Przeglądam Facebooka. It's the same with mam Skype'a. We would use the A ending as well. Okay. We have three more examples here. You need to complete the sentences using your own words, your own examples. Alan, numer 9.
Często oglądam telewizję. Telewizor.
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 Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Telewizor.
telewizor. We could say często oglądam telewizor or telewizję, but it's feminine.
Często oglądam YouTube'a?
YouTube'a.
YouTube'a, okay.
Tak, we would use the A ending. Tak.
Szkoda.
Tak, we can also say często oglądam Netflixa.
Okay.
It's also with the A ending. 10, number 10, Meltem. Try to use one animate and inanimate.
Na śniadanie jem sera i oliwka. I oliwka.
Jeszcze raz, sera i?
Sera i chleba, ale nie pamiętam teraz.
Dlaczego? Why sera i chleba? Dlaczego końcówka A? Why did you use the A ending?
Bo jest Animate.
Która kategoria? So we have chleb and ser. Which category would it be? Would they be both?
Dopełniacz.
Nie wiem, użyłam, ale tylko pamiętam na głowie.
Because ser and chleb, they don't belong to any of those categories. It's not, they are not people, animals, not brands and so on. So they are inanimate, which means that we wouldn't change them using in a sentence. So it would be jem ser I chleb. Yeah, I know it's getting confusing because we talked a lot about animate forms, and now it's difficult to use the basic one, the inanimate.
I thought you had Sarah earlier, no? Sarah?
Nie lubię sera, so in genitive. But if it's a accusative, lubię, jem, then it's ser. Anabela, spróbuj to samo zdanie. Try the same sentence.
Na śniadanie jem banana i może być chleb albo pączek.
Pączek. We would use the animate with pączek.
Animate. Okay.
Pączka.
Pączka.
Tak, jem banana i pączka.
Ciasto?
Rodzaj jaki? It's neutral, so we also so it's just ciasto. Okay. Super. Unfortunately, we don't have more time. We don't have time to do the last one. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much for the lesson, for the meeting.
Dziękuję.
Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped a little bit. Like I said, all those categories will be you will find in the PDF that Paulina will send you.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Dziękujemy.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Dobranoc.
Dobranoc. I hope to see you next week. Do zobaczenia.
Do zobaczenia.
Pa.
Pa, pa.
Pa.